Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league, and he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Bam Adebayo. Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Inside. And it's Randall that time on the assist by McDaniels.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins with a screen on Randall. To the inside. Wiggins, no good.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
From deep, Mitchell connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Robinson, he's checked in for Wiggins. To the paint. And stolen by Edwards. On up the court. Here's MP. And that one drops for him.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Count that bucket. MP's got 6.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo to halt the run. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Rebound Miami. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic. Well, when you're careless with the...
Chris Finch calls timeout here, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Heat trail by 14. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid, and it's MP in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Burks. No points so far. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
Reid to screen on Burks. MP, the pass to Reid. Edwards with it. And here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. MP right through him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56 and 26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever. As long as they have the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that team should be a factor in the West.
Now here's MP. Edwards with it. Back to Gobert. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Gobert's got his first basket.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
On the wing, Burks. Covered by MP. Burks. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's MP. Give him 8. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Nikola Jovic. What's the news, Allie?
Thanks. I just talked with Miami's head athletic trainer. A bruised hip is the diagnosis, so while there's a lot of pain, presumably no significant damage. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's McDaniels, and he dunks it down.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home. Reid to screen on Hero. MP, the pass to Reid. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him.
So it's Minnesota in total control, up by 29 going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Timberwolves. They've kept... And that's a wrap on halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. MP really making a difference here.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And let's take a look at Miami. Mitchell out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. Wiggins right side. Here's Mitchell. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. To the middle. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And the Heat shooting just around 32% from the field. Pass to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Edwards. Hero for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Hero's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Hero. There's the triple. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Randall finds Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter, and it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Here's Randall. Uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Hero, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Over Edwards. Hero, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Picked by Gobert. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Again, the Heat misses.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the...
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Huge moment on the show today.